Hello, we meet again at Follow the Best channel. In this video just only educational purposes between Christians and Muslims. And this time Mr. Ahmad ExMuslim will give many Muslims educations the truth about Jesus Christ. Now, let's look at what Muslims said to Ahmad ExMuslim so we can learn the truth from them. So enjoy watching video. Please share, comment and subscribe this channel. God bless you.
وللناس what we called وللناس فيما يعشقون مذاهب.
Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Hello. The Muslims claim that Quran is complete, but if they look at it properly in the right direction, it shows in different way that if something is complete, doesn't need explanation. It has to be right away to understand it clearly without any what you call add up things. But look at the number and amount of tafsir is being said to correct the Quran. They get to the point that the Quran wasn't enough. So they had to create hadith to correct it, to make it understandable for people. While they were invading in Saudi Arabia was enough. But when they go there, when they go out of Saudi Arabia, they had to create hadith so they can make it for other people to understand, to make them understand what Quran wants to say. That's the direct shows that this book is not complete.
It's not.
If it was complete, if it was okay, they didn't need all hadith.
Yeah, but it's not only that it's not complete, it's also not clear.
Not only that.
It's not, no, exactly. It's not complete.
There's a lot of words. There is a lot of words. They say there is no translation for it, and they said Allah knows about it only. Allah knows the meaning only.
Yeah. Yes, they said Allah knows about it. So if it was correct for people on the world to get direction, there wouldn't be any unknown type of things in Quran. And secondly, what I wanted to add, Muhammad was, when he was busy dying, he asked his own wife, Aisha. He ordered Aisha, go bring some paper so I can write for Muslims when I die, so they don't make mistake. My question is, if 23 years of writing Quran for them, it wasn't enough, so the last few minutes wouldn't be enough. So why are you asking people, why are you asking Aisha to bring a paper for you so you can write them down?
Brother, you made a mistake. You made a mistake. No, he asked for a piece of something to write on it and an ink.
Yes.
And he said, give me that. I want to write something for you. I don't want you to be deceived no more. I don't want you to be not deceived anymore. So he already deceived them.
Yeah, for 23 years, what he actually revealed to people, so it wasn't clear. So he needed to write something to make the people so don't make mistake. Do you understand the things? Which means the Quran is not enough, is not complete. Otherwise, he wouldn't need to ask that last request to write for Muslim to. Okay, he would have said, follow the Quran. The Quran will direct you. He wouldn't ask Aisha, bring something for me to write. Which means he know himself the Quran is like has a lot of loophole in it. He knew it himself from.
Okay, I have another question. The Quran, if it's meant to be a recitation, so recitation means something to be memorized and then have it by memory. The act of having it written down, is it that contrary to its original purpose? Do you understand the question? So I'm asking to anybody.
No, not really. I didn't get it.
So the Quran, it's recitations. So recitations are like verses that you memorize.
It's not memorized Quran, no.
Correct.
Yeah, but it's the act of having
This is what they say.
memorized. So the transmission is done by memory. But there came a time that they had to write it down. So my question is the process of having it written down, is that contrary to what its original purpose was? Because the original purpose, according to what many say, was that they transmit it by memory to memory, right? So the act of having it written down, does that
How
go
can,
against?
brother, before you continue, how can memorize and Muhammad he forget the Quran?
Yeah,
is the first one, he forgets the Quran. He said, رحم الله فلانا أذكرني كذا وكذا من القرآن. Revelation came to him and he forgot it. And Allah told him in Quran, سنقرئك فلا تنسى. He always forgets the Quran. How can be memorized and he forgets the Quran? The owner of Quran forget the Quran. Right?
Okay.
So you have a brain. If I tell you something, brother, let me flip the camera. If I tell you, I am a prophet from Allah, and Allah gave it me, for example, this book, right? I gave it to you some story. And next day I came, I said, revelation came, shock, revelation came. Okay, what's the revelation? You allowed to eat in your home. After a couple days, I forget it. Someone, he read it in Salah. What did say this guy? What is saying this guy? And he said, oh, prophet, this is revelation for you. He came to you. Rahimakallah, you reminded me. What's that mean? I'm a liar. Create a new story to make myself a prophet. Right?
So you're basically saying the prophet was many times making things up. So it's like
he always look. If you thinking about what the meaning أسباب النزول, and Aisha said, ما ألا ربك ألا يسارع في هواك. I just see your Allah, he take care of your private part. What's that mean for you? If he is always forget the Quran, and sometimes he don't know about the meaning of the Quran. Okay? And we have أسباب النزول. For example, he would like to do sex with Maria. He downloaded verse. He would like to do sex with his auntie. He downloaded the verse, which means أسباب النزول, for what this verse came in down. Revelation. Right? If we think about it, Muhammad, he created this book just only for himself to make money, to do sex. That's it. We can prove it, for example, from the story. So how can, for example, just a second, be quiet, sister Habibti, be quiet until we finish. How can be prophet and he gave me the real story and he forget it? Who's lying? The lie guy, when we said that guy is liar, when he told you some story and he forget it after a couple days, and you came to remind him, he forget it totally. Right? Because it's lie. It's not real. If something happening to you, you never forget. Never ever forget. Right?
Right.
Why Muhammad he forgets the Quran? Because he created. He's liar,
And
not
so
revelation.
I would say that's the danger of having something declared of being of memory, because then if you haven't written it down right away, then you can always change
So
your mind.
I have a question. Yesterday we talked, me and with my brother. He doing same job, same service on Arabic topic. Yesterday we talking. He did debate with big scholar, big sheikh, Arabic speaker. He said the Quran memorize it. He told him, come. Can you tell me حرف الظا in Iraqi language? He said ظا. Great. Can you tell me حرف الضا ضا in Iraqi language? He said ظا. So it's same. It's the same. ظا ضا. Same. What does that mean for you? Even one word, one letter, they're completely different between Saudi Arabia and Iraq. One letter. Because in Iraq, they don't have a da. Always saying the. For example, if he will say the, he will say the, not da. Let me show you the letters. So we have a lot of brothers and sisters here. Iraqi speaker. الأحرف العربية الأبجدية.
I am one of them.
Yes. Let me show you this. This is the letters of Arabic language. Where my stick? This letter is da. This da. This ta. This za. Da. In Iraqi, this letter da, they're saying za. For example, we have a word name damir, da. They're saying zamir, za. Even one letter, completely different between Iraq and Saudi Arabia. In same language, in Arabic language. So how can I trust the other? If one letter. So for example, in Qur'an, we have some, let me show you this, completely different. They're changing the meaning between Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Completely changing the meaning of the word. Let me find it some word. Look here. This min fadli. If the Iraqi read it, he can read it min fazli, which means this garbage, from the garbage. And in Saudi Arabia, from fadl, which means from the good things. Big difference between garbage and good. Do you understand me, brother?
Yeah, so one tiny difference can make a whole change.
Yes. 1 point. This point is big point. Destroy the Quran. And destroy the Quran if he is miracle of Muhammad. Because always Muslim people, what they saying? We asked him, can you give me the miracle of Muhammad? What kind of miracle he bring it to trust him? He's a prophet. He can tell you, the Muslim. He can tell you, oh, the miracle is Al-Quran. Because Al-Quran is Arabic language. It's a miracle by Arabic language. So even one letter they changed the meaning, big difference between Arabic speakers countries. How about the other?
How about whole
See?
Quran? How about
One
whole
letter.
Quran? There is some misunderstanding
And
from any different things. So that shows it's not complete.
also, so now the Quran like that. See? We have a dot. We have a dot in Quran. But the first Quran don't have a dot. They're changing completely the meaning. For example, let me show you. They can changing 100% the meaning of word in the Quran. For example, let's open anything. For example, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ. See? First Quran don't have dots. Don't have it. Don't have a dot. First Quran don't have a dot. If I read it, for example, delete this dot and put one dot here. لَأَن سَكَرْتُمْ. Just two dots here. Just remove dots. لَأَن شَكَرْتُمْ. If you think. Like now, if you think. Thank you. If you say thank you. Right? And if I deleted those 3 points. Just deleted those. لَإِن سَكَرْتُمْ. If you be dizzy. Big difference. Change it upside down. The meaning of Quran. Do you got it, brother Michael?
Yeah.
So if I deleted those 3 points,
Right.
there will be if you be dizzy. If I added this 3 points, there will be if you say thank you. So this 3 points, those شخطات تنقيط, we call it تنقيط, is a tahrif. Change the meaning of the Quran 100%. For example, let me show you other example. I will show you other example. Yeah.
Okay.
Just one more example.
Make it clear for them. Oh, okay. Go ahead, David.
Just one more example, if you don't mind, brother. After that, you can make it clear for him. Let me write it something here. I will write something here. Look. ذلك. I will write something and we will read it together. Oh, this pen, man, this pen doesn't work. Let's see. Okay, go explain it until I found the clear paper. Explain it for him, brother.
Oh, okay, David. So, everyone, the Quran, in the beginning, when they wrote it down in a piece of animal skin and I believe leaves, whatever, has no dots. There is no any special characters on top of the words. And then after that, they start adding those to the Arabic words. And brother David, he's trying to explain to you guys, if they remove anything, if anyone make a mistake with the dot or with the characters on top of the letters, it make a lot of difference. It change whole the word's meaning. And this is what he tried to explain to you guys. The Arabic we have right now, the Quran that was written right now, is different than the Quran that was written before. Go ahead, David.
Okay, I will give you a good example now, brother. Look this. Look this. This without dot, like first Quran. This without dot. If I founded the verse now in Quran, the verse now, this have a dot in Quran now, 3 dot here, dot here, 2 dot here, dot here, dot, 2 dot, 2 dot, dot, 2 dot. Which means ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. Quran now. Okay, so if I change the dot, Just leave it this like before and put it one dot here, one dot here. For example, let me put it. If I put it one dot here, one dot here, and one dot here, شخطة space space dot space, they're changing 100% the meaning, which means ذلك الكباب لا زيت فيه. ذلك الكباب لا زيت فيه, changing completely the meaning, which means that kebab don't have oil, no oil inside it. Change it upside down, the meaning. How change it? Just for dot. We added dot here because ذلك الكتاب, the writing in Quran like that. Let me write it down, show you the difference. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. Look what we do. They're changing the meaning. Just we remove this, we put a dot here, and we remove it just we put it one dot here. This dot we remove it to here, and we put it two dot here. That's it. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه, which means that book is complete. But if I read it there, when we move it the dot, I read it here, ذلك الكباب لا زيت فيه, which means that kebab, barbecue, no oil inside it. Change it 100%. Change it the meaning. So this Quran, the day of Muhammad, and after Muhammad, 100 years, no dot. No dot. After Muhammad, 100 years. Why they put a dot? How can I trust him? Same book. How can I trust same meaning? We have big difference now. Same Quran, same this Quran. Same. Big difference between Quran Morocco, and Quran Saudi Arabia. For example, if we go there, first surah, first surah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawm Ad-Din. In Quran Saudi, Quran Morocco, Malik, not Malik. Honor or king, we have to know. In Quran, Morocco, Malik, which means king the day of judgment. But in Quran Saudi Arabia, honor of day of judgment. He's a king or honor? The small question about the Quran now between Morocco and Saudi Arabia. See, brother, all the way, where you go, from any way, memorize, writing, anything, Quran is not complete. Absolutely, the Quran, brand new version. The first version Quran by Aramaic language. Aramaic language, not Arabic. Aramaic, Syrianic, not Arabic. First one.
Yeah, because what I do know is that we do not have any original complete manuscript of the Quran.
Don't have, no. Even don't have any manuscript original of Hadith, Sahih al-Bukhari or Muslim. Or Ibn Ishaq or Ibn Abbas or Ibn Mas'ud. We don't have anything original in Islam. Nothing.
And you know what they say to us? They say to us that we don't have any original biblical manuscripts, but they don't have it either.
Say just those for you didn't ask him about Islam, he always fighting the Bible. Because they know weak religion, everything weak. They know.
Right.
For that, you can see a million Muslim in Arabic country left Islam. A million. In Arabic country, just only. Yeah, brother, go ahead.
So David, even if we look at the history, third Khalifa Ali, Ali, when he goes to war with Khawarij.
Yes.
I'm sure you know that. When he goes to war with Khawarij, they wanted to put Quran in middle, and they wanted to say, Ali says, do not let them use Quran, because the Quran is Hamar Zu Wahjain. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly.
Hammal Awjuh, yeah.
Hamar Zu Wahjain means Hamar Zu Wahjain means a two-faced donkey, which means you can get anything out of it what you want. And this is not from me, this is from Ali the third Khalifa. So which means there is always loophole that anybody can get their own benefits out of it. So how can you make these things? You go to doctor has to write you a prescription for you. If somebody gets sick, they need to get the right prescription. Doctor cannot put anything by maybe or something, or maybe they got it close. No, it has to be exactly direct name and writing about that medicine. How can Allah write it down something for people that they can take any of meaning from themselves? It's not from me. The Ali, the third Khalifa, mentioned it.
Yes. Ali, let me translate to Arabic. Ali said, Al-Qur'an Hammal Awjuh. Al-Qur'an Hammal Awjuh. Which means, however you want to read the Qur'an, you can understand whatever you want to understand from the Qur'an, you can understand. If you want to understand...
It's from Ali.
Yes. If you want to understand Qur'an allowed you to do zina, you can understand Qur'an allowed you to do zina. That's correct. If you want to understand the Quran allowed you to be a killer, allowed you. If Quran allowed you to be peace, allowed you. If Quran allowed you to take any stuff not from you, like a beggar, Quran allowed you. If Quran allowed you to be, good person, allowed you. Which means everything like a buffet, open buffet. You can find it in Quran. Go ahead, Brother Gazvin. Sorry if I cut you off.
No problem.
So now, no one. Look, brother, we did 4 years ago, debate with someone. He said he learning specifically the manuscript of Quran and the history of Quran. We did debate with him on Facebook. Can you prove it to me? We asked him. Can you prove it to me? This Quran, same Quran, Osman Quran, same Osman Quran? I don't ask about Quran Muhammad. I asked the Osman Quran. The same Quran? He said yes. Good. Can you prove it? He said the proof is the blood of Osman on the Quran. Man, are you crazy? Blood Asman on the cover of Qur'an. Man, I can bring it a blood of chicken, put it on my uh, car what we call شو بنقول للكتالوج تبع السيارة بالانجليزي او البراد. البراد ايه كتالوج البراد. شو بنقول له؟ الدفتر اللي بيجي مع البراد كتالوج.
Okay. The manual of the fridge.
Okay. I can guarantee, brother, the manual of my fridge is directly from Allah. Why? Because they have oil on it. Is from Allah. I prove it for you. See the mind? I just asked him, prove it. If this Quran really 100% from Osman. He said, yes. The proof is blood of Osman on the Quran. Man. See? Don't have any proof. Just playing game on the word when they talking. What's the point? Zera, send request to tell you what the point. Zera. Send request to tell you the point where. So, says the Quran complete from Allah? If you said yes, please, come on, prove it to me. If you said yes, keep lying. Okay, can't prove it, I'm lying. You have no enough followers. Came from fake account to say keep lying. Come from your main account. The proof is in London and Turkey. Big problem. Dan. Do you know why? The manuscript, top copy of Turkey, they prove that the Quran is fake. This Quran between our hand is fake. Go to read it. Top copy. And the London, which means مخطوطات صنعاء, manuscript of Sana'a. Big problem also. Because under X-ray, they found it. This manuscript is fake. Come to show you. Come to give you one example. Just one example. For next time, don't put yourself like this corner now, front of me. Okay? Let me show you something about the manuscript of Sana'a. But don't be confused. Haram. Don't be confused. Okay, Bobby? Drink water before I show you something. Drink glass of water. Drink glass of water. Advice. It's advice from me. Like a doctor. Okay? There you go. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This manuscript of Sana'a. Look the bottom. When they put it under X-ray, look the bottom. Just look the bottom. What you can see the bottom. What you can see the bottom. See?
Look, they wrote on top of it. They raised and they wrote again.
A new version.
So they changed the words.
A new version. Come to there. See this? Look in the bottom. See the bottom? Look. See the bottom? See? Even not complete. Look this. MashaAllah, brother. MashaAllah, brother. See the bottom? Did you drink water or not yet? Look this. See the bottom? See it? Brand new version. Look. Brand new version. Next time, don't say مخطوطات صنعاء or London top copy. Don't say next time. Big problem have it in top copy. If you want, I guess I transferred my file to this computer. Let me see if I transferred my file. I'll show you something. Document. Where is the download? Next time, inshallah. Next time. I didn't transfer my old files to here also, still. Next time I will show you bigger problem in manuscript of Qur'an. Bigger problem. Believe me. So then why you didn't send request? Okay, or come from your main account. Then come from your main account, send request, come talk with me. Don't be lion of sunnah on text. I think you're doing dawah. Alright? Look, brother Ronnie, until now, almost 5,000, 4,500 see this video, this live, and they're scared. They're scared to come support his religion. Look how many, not this, wait.
No, this is the old one.
This, yeah, this old one. This is a new. Look how many. See the corner?
3,008.
4,358 views.
Yeah, go.
So, all the dawah, they're watching from out. All the dawah, they're watching from out. Why? Because didn't trusted his religion, didn't trusted Allahu Akbar, didn't trusted the Quran. If they trusted, if they has an answer, you can see now more than 51 sent request. More than 50. But they have no answer. Didn't trust it. All from out watching. Scared. Scared. So that's all today, brothers and sisters. And today at night also I will open one more live because I have to go now to pick up my kids from school. It's almost 3. And at night, the name of Jesus Christ, Lord of and the Savior, create the world,